Sometimes, when I make a great effort, I can remember her scent, the sweetness of her breath. Serena.
Yeah, with a hand like that, I have a feeling she had a good reason to run away. Hey everyone, Zero Decade here, and I'm playing Serena. I don't know anything about this game. It says it's got H.P. Lovecraft influence to it, and what better way to play a game that's got H.P. Lovecraft influences than to play it in the middle of the afternoon with the windows open and a bright light shining right in my face. Let's see what we're doing here.
Serena?
Guessing that's me.
Why can't I see you more clearly? Why can't I even remember?
Her face has been obscured to protect
This
the
was
innocent.
taken on that crisp winter night at our mutual friend's hunting lodge. We came back indoors, laughing, giddy as teenagers.
That's a little weird.
It was truly like an enchanted time, like we were in a magic circle where no sorrow or pain could touch us.
I have a feeling that didn't last very
My
long.
love, we don't have a lot of photos of ourselves as a couple, so this one is quite important.
Yeah, because it looks like they did such a good job with the focusing here.
The guy who snapped this, our host that night, used an actual film camera. It was a different world.
Only 90s kids will remember that.
My love, we don't have a lot of photos of ourselves as a couple, so this one is quite important.
I'm assuming that's just the same thing over and over again. Okay, so this is technically first person. It looks like it's a point and click, technically, which is different.
The furniture came with the cabin. Considering how off the beaten path this place is, that helped make up our mind.
Yeah, heaven forbid you had to go to IKEA and bring everything up with you.
Sometimes she would brush her leg against mine under the table when we were eating. A curious, sensual thrill.
Oh, how lewd are we gonna get in this?
You always put too much salt in, dear. Think about your pressure.
Oh, okay. Not only is she girlfriend, apparently is mom.
Serena enjoyed spice in our life. I preferred it more bland. We were so different on some points.
Like me being alive and her never existing.
The table is worn but sturdy, just like our relationship was. Or is. I just don't know anymore.
This is going to turn into 500 Days of Summer, where none
Our
of it
dining
actually
table.
happened.
Quite modest, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Anything else I can... Well, let's go to the books.
So much wisdom and happiness in this bookcase. My life would have been much poorer without all this.
Oh, yeah. The wisdom and happiness that can be found in Zombie Space Dinosaurs from the Deep Ate My Family. I'd actually read that book. I feel like I've probably read that book somewhere.
The smell of old books is intoxicating. What happens to wood pulp as it ages gives it that distinctive vanilla smell.
And sometimes it ages too far, and the smell makes you vomit. I may be talking from experience on that. When I was a kid, I could not handle anything too new or too old. It had to be that right area where there was no smell in a book, otherwise I would throw up everywhere. Thankfully, I don't have that problem anymore.
I loved it when we took down one of my favorites and curled up on the bed to read together as the wind howled outside on cold winter nights. Most of the books are mine, but all of hers are still here too.
Horton hears some unpleasant truths about himself. That one's not bad.
A lot of rarities and special editions here.
Yeah, I'm actually picking up on the fact that a lot of these seem to be puns, especially Don T. Panic over there, because he wrote the Galactic Encyclopedia.
I didn't lend out my Necronomicon, did I? No. Of course not.
Yeah, that's something that someone says regularly.
Most of the books are mine, but all of
Okay,
hers are
I
still
got
here
that.
too.
Up on top. There are even more.
A lot of rarities and special editions here. I didn't lend out my Necronomicon, did
my
I?
God.
No. Of course not. Most of the
Yeah,
books are
okay,
mine,
so-
but all of hers are still here, too.
Good to know. A lot of repeats.
We had such a wonderful time dining in this cabin. Serena loved to experiment with her cooking.
Her recipes involving long pork were especially delicious. Alright, what else do I got over here? Yeah, that's not menacing.
So many afternoons spent in this armchair.
I don't really want to know what he does in that armchair.
Come sit with me. I want to talk. And cuddle.
Oh boy.
What did we talk about? Damn this fallible memory of mine. The most comfortable spot in the cabin, well, along with the bed,
Stop
of
it.
course. I can imagine her cuddling up to me even now, putting her hand
No,
under
seriously,
my shirt.
stop.
Of course, we made love here, too. There was no place in the cabin we didn't before things deteriorated.
I didn't need to know that. Am I gonna have to put an age restriction on this video?
The most comfortable
Okay,
spot
I don't
in the
need
cabin.
to relive that.
Well,
Stop,
along
stop,
with the
stop.
bed, of course.
Okay. That's not where I was looking. Okay. Oh, I just found out a feature. If I right-click, it gives me access to the screen without moving the camera. If I right-click again, it puts me back into first-person view. I'm going to do this just for the sake of... I'm going to do this just for the sake of not making everybody completely sick with not smooth transitions. I'm starting to actually make myself a little bit sick. I have several questions, and none of them are good, and some of them are indictment worthy. And apparently it's gonna
I still
reset.
can't understand. Even the features of her face feel hazy and distant, like remnants of a broken dream.
Yeah, so apparently it's gonna reset to the first-person view each time, so I'll try and be a little bit smoother.
Somewhere in here, in our private refuge, there must be something that reminds me of her.
Knowing this guy, the way that he's been talking, it's gonna be a pair of her panties or something, and that's gonna be really disturbing.
Our refuge from the world. A place of warmth and passion. Sometimes we joked we needed to be so far out in the woods because that's how our sex life was.
I'm not
Far
gonna
out.
lie, I did not expect this. I knew nothing about this game, I swear.
The furniture came with the cabin, but the bedclothes we brought with us. A place like this needs some luxury, but without her, there are no monsters under the bed. I guess they're all in my head.
This guy killed this woman.
I feel too restless to sleep right now.
Alright.
The clock is a trophy from our flea market adventures. Chalk this particular purchase up to every cabin needs one.
Including the banjo swingy thing. I really don't know what to call that aside from clock nutsack.
The ticking begins to feel homey after a while. The first night was a nightmare, though. Time never mattered much to us while we were hiding from the rest of the world here. As long as we were together and happy.
Could write an 80s song about that.
The clock has always been rather autonomous. No matter how many times we've wound it up, it keeps going out of sync.
It's because you're on a black hole.
Actually, I think it might have gone out of sync. Again. No trusting this clock. I wonder what time it is. As if it mattered.
Who is this guy talking to?
The clock has always
Yeah,
been
yeah,
rather
okay.
autonomous. We used to keep a pitcher of water and a glass on this nightstand. But they're not here
I would
now.
hope not. Oh! Really? Really, game? We're gonna go here.
She was special. contradictory. She didn't mind these. Actually, I think she was into them
What are you,
too.
from the 50s? It's current year, guy. People don't mind.
That looks interesting. We can always try it.
Oh my god.
I read it for the articles, of course. Like that one by the guy. That one about the thing.
Oh my
I
goodness.
needed some incentive to go check the mailbox from time to time. It's some way through the woods.
Okay.
Something good left in this world. They still make covers like this. Erotic, not obscene. She's beautiful, but what's her obsession with dolphins? I needed some incentive
alright,
to go
that's
check
enough
the
of that.
mailbox from time to time.
What else is
It's
around
some
here?
way through the woods.
Nope. Ah, fuck. Alright. Let's get out of this dirty old man's porn stash.
I don't sleep well without Serena next to me. Both a blessing and a curse, I
I have a
suppose.
feeling it's not gonna end
There are
well.
no monsters under the bed. I guess they're all in my head.
Alright. Well, this stuff. Obviously, this should remind me.
There's a strand of blonde hair in the comb.
Weird. I don't have blonde hair, and she doesn't have blonde hair.
Yes, blonde hair like sun rays. I'm remembering. What's wrong with my memory? Did I have a stroke?
That's the only explanation I can think of.
She also had a brush, but I can't see it anywhere. Nor some of her other personal items.
I got a quick second. That just sounded so undone from a different microphone. It was just like... They record that on a cell phone? Holy crap.
It's just a regular comb bought from a supermarket, new enough to still have all its teeth.
Yes, seriously. It's got that buzzing in the background. It doesn't even sound like a far-off memory. It sounds like they recorded it in the place I'm recording mine.
Hers. I used it too, when shaving.
Well, that was a useful bit of information.
There's only an outhouse, and for some reason, whoever erected the rickety thing didn't think to include wall-to-wall mirrors. So, this came in
Yeah,
handy.
heaven forbid that outhouse didn't have all the finest luxuries of modern bathrooms.
Should I dust for fingerprints? I might if I were in a detective
Or,
story.
you wanted a little more interactivity in your game.
After all these years, it permanently smells of her and her perfume. The last thing I need now is to see myself in the mirror. I must look
Do
awful.
it.
There's dust on this, too. It's everywhere.
Do
After
it.
all these years, it
Fine.
permanently smells of her and her perfume.
Drawers.
Dearest, how do I say any of this? I like your way with words, but if I don't write this, I don't know what I'll do. My life feels so unreal now, dreamlike, but wonderfully so. Let me try, even if
I'm
clumsily.
breaking up with you.
The hours I spent with you when we last met are precious to me. I was so lost such a short time ago. Everything seemed drained of color and feeling. I think we were meant to find each other, to bring meaning to our lives again, make sense of the confusion shrouding both of
Seriously,
us.
that buzzing is
When
so
we stepped
annoying,
into the
and
crystal
it's not
silence
even
of the snowy woods, away from the
impacting
chatter of the
echo of
guests,
the
all nature
flashback
seemed
nature of
expectant,
it.
as if
It's
holding its
all
breath,
just
witnessing a
that
rare moment
microphone.
of something infinitely better
wearing
than what
headphones, so
life
it's
in the
even
ordinary
worse.
run of things has to offer. Do you remember how the light crust of the snow glittered in the reflected light of the country house? How the copse of trees in which we walked was haloed with a magical aura? I felt the chill of the night air, and you opened your coat and enfolded me in your arms, and we hugged tight, sharing the warmth, sharing the only thing any of us have to share on this earth when you think about it.
How deep?
And then you toppled us on the snow, you devil. We laughed and rolled around, my head already spinning from the wine and crisp, pure night air
And
the
the
stillness
roofies.
all around. We lay back, and I gasped when I realized what I was seeing. The luminous starscape, like a vast velvet cloth sprinkled with powdered sugar, like it can only be seen in the countryside. I had tears in my eyes when I turned to you and we kissed, and it felt like the only moment in all of time, or outside time, and ours was the only spark that could ignite the universe. You gave me these moments. You complete me in ways I never knew to dream of. Let me be the one who makes sense of the confusion whenever you feel lost again. We can make our own world against the rest of the world if need be. Together we can silence all the demons, heal all the wounds. I love you. In eternity yours, Serena.
Alright, so Journey lyrics aside, was kind of touching.
I miss her so much. How is it possible that I can't remember her
Because this
face?
was probably decades ago. And you've probably got, like, Alzheimer's. Put the big one on the bottom. That's just close.
I should look around some more. I have to remember her face.
Almost sounds like Adam West.
It's a beautiful day, though there's an unnatural calm surrounding the
Quick,
area.
boy wonder. We must leave. To the Batcave!
I've always loved the hazy afternoon shades of this place. It's deep into summer, so there's a few hours left until it gets dark.
I wonder what happens when it gets dark.
The sunlight is so bright here. In other circumstances, this would have been the perfect afternoon
shut
for us.
up, because you know you would have just had sex.
There's a crack in this window from a tantrum she threw some time ago. It wasn't the only thing she threw. Not exactly perfect soundproofing.
Oh, God.
The sunlight can be confusing, oppressive, as if pregnant with some ill omen. Or is the stress finally catching up with me? The sunlight is so bright
Okay,
here.
enough of that.
In other circumstances, this would have been the perfect afternoon for us.
A little further. What does that say?
Come, love, with peace in your heart, said Niamh of the ice-blue eyes. Blue eyes. It's based on an Irish folktale. Warrior poet O'Sheen goes to Tirnanog, a Celtic otherworld known as the Land of Youth and
I heard
Promise.
they had really mystic knights there at Tirnanog. Haha, 90s humor.
Niamh is of the Fey folk, the fair ones. Fairies.
They live in San Diego.
Weird mix of doggerel and artistry. The elemental imagery is evocative, but the language and structure are a bit quaint. Still, some lines jump out at you.
Yeah, it's not nearly as flowery as that letter was.
I've always been drawn to things that are kind of both good and bad at the same time. Maybe because that's so like life.
This man is a font of information.
My grandma introduced me to these old legends when I was just a kid, in between stories of what she could still remember of her childhood in the old country.
Back when she had to walk 15 miles both ways in the snow uphill.
Weird mix of doggerel and
All right.
artistry. The
wish it
elemental
would just
imagery is
basically
evocative,
have
but
a
the
tone of
language and
finality.
structure are... Something draws me to this trunk. Is it the memories locked within? Or something else?
Oh, it's definitely a body.
We use this trunk to store trinkets and papers, but I can't help thinking there's something of importance inside.
And why can't I open it?
It's too painful. I want to, but not yet.
Oh, jeez.
We found this trunk at a flea market. We used to love rummaging around those in our early years. Big enough for a lifetime of mementos.
Big enough for a body.
We hated guns, so we never had any, even out here. But this would have been a good place to keep one, since it can be
Or
locked.
there's one in there now.
We found this trunk
Okay.
at a flea market. Big enough
Stop.
for a lifetime of mementos.
Can I go to this side? Here we go.
She used to keep magazines, paperback novels, usual stuff on these nightstands when we were staying here.
What's her porn look like?
She adored all things of nature. I remember her long walks out in the woods. Curiously, we never brought many plants inside the cabin. We were surrounded by so many outside, I guess we were saturated by them. At least I was. Maybe I should have let her bring some plants inside. She liked them a
And she
lot.
wouldn't have died.
A plant is a plant. Beautiful to some, boring to
Ah.
others.
Plants.
They say these things are alive. If they are, it must be a horrible existence, confined in their own silent, dark world.
Depends on your definition of alive.
We have much more interesting things than this plant inside the cabin. Like my books.
Want to try that line again?
A plant is a plant. She is fairly religious. Not me. I'm the cold and cynical bastard. But I don't remember that ever being an issue between us. She always thought our relationship was a blessing. God, how I miss her. No longer the cynical asshole, I guess. Her faith came as a surprise to me. She was never prudish about sex, so I just didn't expect it. I guess people simply aren't that predictable.
Strange. It's almost like there's not actually anything inherently wrong with it. Before I get any comments about that, that is my personal opinion, and it does not reflect the opinions of anybody else.
No, I don't want to read right now. Especially not a Bible.
Wow, don't say that with such disdain.
Quite a large armoire for our admittedly Spartan needs. She uses most of it.
Yeah?
We all have our skeletons in the closet, but not Serena. She was perfect.
She was the skeleton in the closet.
I'm not sure why, but I don't feel like opening it. The sole thought of it drains what little energy I have left in me.
The problem is these are probably the places where most of the memories are going to be.
Maybe later. There's nothing of interest inside the closet anyway.
Fucking liar. Where the fingers are so long, it looks like he flips off the thing when he goes away from it. It's like, nah, I'm done, fuck you. I'm assuming I can't go outside.
I could tell plenty of stories about this table. To be honest, I'm surprised it's still in one piece.
Oh my god, just jerk off and be done with it.
The dining table was well worn even when we acquired the cabin. You could tell from its appearance that it had been the centerpiece of many happy occasions. And there were many more to come. Our dining table.
Right.
Quite modest, but
See
if
if
it
we
ain't
can go
broke,
outside.
don't fix it.
Door.
No, I don't want to leave right now. There's still something for me in here.
I'm assuming that's a hint. Did I miss something in the case? No. But over here... No, nothing. What am I missing here? I swear to God, if this turns into another I Spy game, I am walking. What am I missing here? Can't do anything with the dream catcher.
We hated guns.
Right.
We
So
found
it's
this trunk at a flea market.
Not gonna let me.
We used to
touch
love
it at all.
rummaging around those in our early
Huh.
years.
What am I missing? Go towards the window.
This window never got much attention. Then again, the view isn't nearly as spectacular. Priorities,
It's
right?
the exact same texture.
I guess it's covered with grease and grime from cooking, mostly. There's probably nothing out there that I want to see, anyway. All the stuff I care about is inside. Well, except for Serena.
Yeah, this man is going insane.
I can make out nothing through this window. There was a time, long ago, that all this disrepair felt oddly homey. All the windows are drafty, but like everything else, we just got used to it. We liked it, even. I can make out nothing
Alright.
through this window.
And still nothing with the creepy picture? Alright. Do I have to go through each individual book? Bottom row. I don't think I did the bottom row.
A lot of rarities and special editions here. I didn't lend out my necronomicon.
Okay.
Most of the books are mine, but all of hers are still here too.
I feel like there should be some sort of glue here. Yeah, and it won't let me. Back in the chair. Bread.
I could tell plenty of stories about this table.
Oh,
To be
hey.
honest, I'm surprised it's still in
I
one
didn't realize
piece.
that was the goal, was to bring back the picture. And oh my god. Ew.
The guy who snapped this, our host that night, used an actual... My love.
Yeah?
We don't have a lot of photos. The guy who snapped this,
That's it.
my love.
Oh, hey. Hey, something's new. I've actually moved time forward. Cool. And the music's
Is
starting.
there anything worse than beautiful memories turning to dust? I feel like I don't even have the strength to lift the lid.
Alright. How about in here? Anything new in here? How about this? You feel strong enough to open this now?
I know it's my general state of mind, but I feel even more depressed near this armoire. Guess I can't shake off the memory of my sweet
music is
Serena trying
oppressive.
on her various garments.
Be honest, does this dress show too much cleavage? I want only one pair of eyes on me.
How I miss her naked back when she was standing by
Oh,
this
God.
armoire. The perfect curve of her neck.
Ah, that's an image I don't need because that picture does not lend itself to a decent image.
I'm a casual dresser. No need to change.
Oh shit, I'm naked right now, aren't I?
Don't think Serena would approve of me making an even bigger mess of the clothes in here. As always, I automatically went to the window side, and she took the one by the armoire. Some of her scent still lingers. What's the matter with me? I can't seem to remember even ordinary
That music is
things.
way too loud.
When was the last time we made love?
Although I didn't need to hear that.
Maybe if I go to sleep, I will wake up, and there she'll be, arms wrapped around me, the warm and passionate touch of her lips. But I can't sleep. It feels as if I've been awake for ages.
Go to bed.
I feel
Oh,
too restless to sleep right now.
Go to the clock.
How long has it been, I wonder? I can't tell. And I miss her so much. That ticking, it never stops. I've wasted so much time in my life.
So I'm just gonna go back and
Did I
re-click
ever
everything
take
I
a
already
break
clicked.
to show her how much I truly cared? Actually, I think it might have gone out of sync. Again. No trusting this clock. We seemed to take fewer and fewer walks as the years went by. Everything around here is so familiar. Everybody thinks that living out in the middle of a dark, dense forest is so romantic. Nothing but you and nature. Serena and I thought so too, once. That is, until the loneliness kicked
And the
in.
insanity.
Why did we choose this place? We were both so young and spontaneous. Why did we suddenly decide we should let our love wither away in a still life? There's a crack in this
All right.
window from a
I'll put
tantrum she threw some time ago. How could I possibly forget the color of her hair like that? Even for a moment. She was my girl with the sun in her hair. What's happened to me? I liked to watch her comb her hair before she came to bed, but that was so long ago. At some point, I just stopped. She also had a brush, but I never noticed it before, but there's a tiny crack in it. Well, it's a hairline fracture. I still remember when this thing smelled of fresh paint.
That's the memory. Fresh paint.
How did I miss everything getting dinkier, more worn? We should have renewed our life somehow, but money was always so tight. The last thing I need now is to see myself in the mirror. I must look awful.
Dearest, how do I say any of And then you toppled us on the...
It's the same. I was wondering if maybe it would change. But apparently nothing new. Okay. Let's go back. Maybe he's got more to say about the stupid saying.
Years passed, no tears fell, no death knell reached the golden shores they trod. Another love story without a happy ending. Time works differently in the other world. She's gone, and even then I just keep reading. But it's always been my way of looking for answers, processing information. I can think of worse ways. I've always been drawn to things that are kind of both good and bad. All those moments we sat at this table, laughing, smiling, or simply looking in each other's eyes. Will we have them again someday?
Thank God he stopped talking about sex.
This table has seen many happy times. The meals we shared, or when we just used to stay up late with a bottle of wine and talk. Oh, how we talked. I sure hope she comes back soon. We can sit down and discuss our problems, like we always did. We could always work things out. The dining table was well worn even when we acquired the cabin.
How about...
You could tell from its appearance that it had been the centerpiece of many happy occasions, and there were many more to come.
Painting? Anything to say about the painting? No. How about this painting? Nope. Chair.
Come sit with me. I want to talk. There's something I have to tell you.
I can only imagine what it is.
I have been trying, and believe me, I've been trying so hard.
I just can't get a better microphone. I'm sorry.
I almost have it. What was she trying to tell me?
She was trying to leave, and you killed her, you fucking idiot.
I can imagine her cuddling up to me even now,
Books.
putting her hand under my shirt. Someone said, work and love are the only things that ever really happened to us. Was it Freud or Marilyn Monroe? Did I let my work destroy my love? Writing was so all-consuming for me, yet I made so little headway in all this time. It all seems so meaningless now, drained of everything that made it worth reading in the first place.
So remember, people, spend your time reading books, and you'll go crazy. That's why you should watch Let's Plays like me.
A lot of rarities and special editions here. Without any activity, the corner feels cold and lifeless. I'd give anything to see her standing here again, making coffee or sandwiches. I made my own too, of course, but it just made me happy to see.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to insult those people who don't enjoy certain gender roles.
When she was happy, she'd hum her favorite songs as she puttered around. I can't remember the last time. The stove looks like something from World War I. Considering how basic and ancient the kitchen is, it's a wonder what we managed to do with it from time to time. Well, she mostly.
Feeling peckish, dear?
I didn't cook much for her. Always so worried about my
That's
stuff.
your problem. Oh, things are getting more and more decrepit. I like it.
I tried to be charitable with her, but what did it get me?
Oh, yes!
Honestly, she could rarely carry a tune, so her humming habit got on my
He's getting
nerves.
angrier! I love it!
My wife has no indulgence given except what comes to her from heaven. We eat little, we drink less. This earth breeds not our happiness. William Blake.
Michael Scott.
Never those dry, blackened omelets again. Good riddance.
Oh, this just went from a 0 to a 10. This is great.
All of these pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, they're all lies.
Ah, yes!
This armchair, this is where we had that talk. That damn
I've been trying so hard, but we lost something along the way. Did you get my letter?
Oh, this is
Will you
great.
just listen to me for once? God, you're always... Wait, where are you going? Don't walk away from me.
Don't walk away when I'm yelling at you.
I couldn't care less about this damn thing. Why torture myself trying to remember? I'm too upset to even think straight.
Yes.
Sit down, we need to talk.
When did it go so wrong? This was supposed to be a... We weren't supposed to fight here.
You just don't get it, do you? You never do.
My mother was right.
I hate her so much.
Wow. This took a turn. Oh, now she's angry.
She's angry now. Part of me realizes I should be more shocked by this, but for some reason, I just feel numb. Beyond
That could be the sociopathy.
She was lying to me and manipulating me all the time. Why did I let her do that?
I'm missing something.
All of these pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, they're all lies.
Yeah, now he's starting to sound a little red-pilled. Oh, whoa, it changed the thing. Yes. Perfect.
Changeable man, insolent wretch. Sounds like Serena, all right.
Wow.
Her father's realm. She was a daughter of the Celtic sea god Manannan. What was it? MacLeod?
Da-da-da-da-da.
Scholars say Niamh's divine father,
Manannan.
Manannan, was of an elder race even more ancient than the Tuatha Danann. I couldn't care less about this damn thing.
Finally he's speaking my language. I don't give a shit about any of this. The letter change?
Dearest, how do I say any of this? And then you talk...
How could I have been so blind? Her vanity, always fixing her hair before bed, doting on her hair like a child. But I'm being unfair. Would I have wanted her to be some frump? I'm too angry to even care.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
All she cared about was herself all along. Her needs, her feelings. That's all that ever mattered to her. What about
Is
mine?
my phone starting to sound bad, too?
Why torture myself trying to remember? I can't even bear to look at my face. She's really done a number on me.
Yeah?
She never descended to criticizing my looks, though. Even when we fought, even when my hairline started going. But it was a sore point for me. My thoughts are all over the place. Get it together, damn it.
Yeah. I want to see more of this descent. This is great.
That incessant noise. I should smash this useless antique to pieces right
Then how would
now.
I know when you're going even crazier?
It can't keep the time for 5 minutes straight. Chimes completely at random and never stops making that infernal noise. But hey, guess who thought it was so cute?
Oh, man.
This thing has caused me more sleepless nights than I care to remember. No wonder I'm going
This
crazy.
man sounds like me. He sounds like me when I first had the issues with my relationships.
I'm too upset to even think
This is
straight.
great. Oh, what does he say about the porn? What does he say about the porn?
I couldn't care less about the damn thing
Do
now.
it.
Maybe I should have a look at the contact pages. Her and her damn spice. Wow, two can play at that
Do it.
game. Serena thought she was so special. Always trying to make our sex life edgy and exciting. Now I can see she was just afraid of admitting how bland and boring she really was. I hate her so much.
Wow.
All of these pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, they're all lies.
He's so angry he can't even look at porn.
The stains on this bed suddenly make me mad. Angry even.
This is great. Flowers.
Stupid, feeble-minded woman with her silly menial things. It was she who didn't deserve me.
How you'd say that?
I wouldn't waste my intellect on this sublunary distraction. She probably cared more for this plant than she cared for me. I couldn't care less about this damn thing. It's just a book.
Okay.
What good will reading a fairy tale do? God has never been there for me when I needed comfort. Why would he want to go out of his mysterious ways to help me now? Why torture myself trying to remember?
I have a feeling he's wearing a fedora now.
I should tear all her filthy, disease-ridden clothes apart and burn them. Everything she wore, just to lure me in. Not even these violent impulses give me the strength I need to open the armoire. What is wrong with me?
MRA. MRA.
A part of me still thinks she'll forgive me and come back. But I've lost all hope now.
Okay.
Do I deserve to be forgiven? What about all the things she did and all the things she said?
Words and dreams may be enough for you, but you know what? You'll get a chance to test that soon, because I've had enough.
I'm too upset to even think straight.
Again, picture? Anything with the creepy picture? Apparently those are just supposed to be unsettling. Can I do anything with the books? Books.
I want to hurl the whole damn lot into the lake. Or just tear at the pages until the wind sweeps them away. Some of these started a mildew long ago. Nothing gold can stay. Frost.
Gandhi.
Oh,
Gandhi
those
Frost.
words. Those damn words. My whole life's been consumed by them. Now I have none left to say.
You've been doing a pretty good job about saying things.
I hate her so much. All of these...
I missed something from the table.
I couldn't
Nope.
care less about this damn
Oh,
thing.
chair.
Why torture myself trying to remember?
The kitchen.
I'm too upset to even
Nope.
think straight.
Oh, I'm missing the thing that either contains a body or a gun in it. Do it. Yes!
I sit here on the train, taking me to my final farewell to the ones who brought me to this world. I see the smiling couples on their way to new
Oh,
adventures
she's
and think,
emo
"This could be
too!
us." We had
Yes!
joy and laughter and friends once, but a memory is not the thing itself. You're very good at letting things you don't want to face slip off you. You continue as if nothing has changed, lost in your own lifeless world. Words and dreams may be enough for you. You know what? You'll get a chance to test that soon. I question how I once saw things. How much of what I thought we had were my own feelings, and how much of your manipulation.
These people are
because you are
perfect
so
for each
very
other
good with
because
words,
they're
aren't
so
you?
toxic.
You knew how to use them when we met, and for the longest time, I went along with the romantic whirl you conjured up around our shabby, isolated existence. Oh, it took me long enough to see it for what it was. And there were these moments that you swept me off on foolish flights of fancy, when I threw myself into your fantasies. You wove your spell, plying me with your magic and with wine in equal measure, and I was taken in like the lost little girl I was. Do you realize all the pain you've caused me? They say if you have to ask whether someone loves you, you already know the answer. Protestations to the contrary can no more convince me any more than I can make my own mother or father draw breath again. Your aloofness tells a different story.
Oh my god. It's better now, but it's still so cringeworthy. It's great.
I no longer know what you're thinking. With my parents gone and with your refusal to even accompany me in my time of need, something broke. Or maybe it happened long ago, but I never saw it so clearly before, even after everything. I don't make you feel comfortable? Really? That's all you have to say? I won't waste any more life waiting for things that'll never come. Of course, that's what you expect me to do. Play the good wife so no one will laugh at you for being the failure you are, to shield you from the truth of your existence. Lost in your books and vapid verse, blithely drifting into the mists of time, as if not
Says
even
who
a
once
footnote,
who just
when you
called
could
it
be
vapid
raking
verse
it if you'd
and
only
used the
used your
word
words for
blithely in
anything
a
other than personal
letter.
indulgence.
That is
You
ridiculous.
talked and talked about your path, the winter blueness of my eyes, all that nonsense. And the years rolled by, the seasons came and went, on and on, you pursuing your dreams that will never be, lost in your damned words, looking for clues you'll never find. I'm sure you're doing it even now with your rotting books. You took the best years of my life and gave only empty words in return. We've gone as far as we can, and something's got to give.
Oh shit.
The jewelry box. What is it doing here? It's just a bunch of schmaltzy
Yeah,
junk.
schmaltzy junk.
A shrine to naivety. I don't see anything else of value. I should just destroy this useless junk. but not even the venom inside me gives me strength. I hate her. All of this,
okay.
these pathetic souvenirs from
So
our
where did I put the
relationship,
jewelry box?
they're all
I
lies.
just saw it. I had it. It was in my hand. Do I have an inventory? Oh, I've got it. I've got a hint marker. Oh! What? No. Stop.
I couldn't care less about this damn thing. It's finally sinking in. She's not coming back. Nothing in this cabin will ever change again unless it's by my hand. How could I be so inconsiderate? Did this stupid lamp destroy my marriage?
What?
We don't have any more light bulbs. I'm sick of this thing anyway. We're chipping away at what little money we have because of a piece of junk.
Why torture myself
What?
trying to remember? I'm too upset to even think straight.
Okay. Bed.
Why must life always end up so sordid and hateful? I'm not crawling in there. I'm too riled up for that, and it's just not dark enough anyway. I hate her so much. All of this,
Okay.
I couldn't care less about this damn
There's a
thing.
rug?
All the real color faded from it long
I could
ago.
click on the rug this whole time?
It must be full of dust mites. I should burn it. I told her the rug was fine work, like I know anything about handicrafts. But it's what the Empress wanted to hear, wasn't it?
What's going on with the clock?
Why torture myself trying to... Sunlight. Birdsong. Nothing feels worse when there's no hope. No chance of anything.
He is crawling in his skin right now.
The light is so dim here. Makes me want to chop down every tree outside. There's only a limited window of opportunity for everything. And I wasted mine.
Wow.
Too upset to even think straight.
Okay. Oh, what? I've been able to touch all these things?
Where are you going? Oh, that's rich. Just run away.
I just needed to blow off steam to be somewhere else. Just for a while. But I can't even remember what we argued about. Unless she was the one who left. I hate her so much.
Oh, yes. Yes. That's exactly how I pictured him. And the tentacle works so perfectly as well.
I tried to flush these a long time ago, but someone noticed, as if she cared about my impotent life.
Ugh.
High blood pressure? What a load of bull. I've never felt better in my life.
I'm sick and tired of having to pamper you like a baby. Fine, I hope you have a great, lonely time at the hospital.
All of these pathetic souvenirs. She once told me how I supposedly used words to fool her somehow, but what did she think this stuff was? Natural?
Oh, boy.
How was I supposed to react
Oh,
when she
boy.
used this anyway? She knew I loved her. It's not like we have to say it over and over again. The smell of this disgusts me. So many lies, so much deceit. She probably left it here just to
This is
spite
getting
me.
uncomfortable. This is like mom and dad fighting when your friends are over.
I couldn't care less. Guess I could have thanked that heartless slut at least once whenever she covered up her body.
Oh
No,
boy.
This isn't like me. I must calm down. If anyone is to be blamed, that's me. This ugly old thing makes me feel sick. Why torture myself trying to remember? I'm too upset to even think straight.
Dearest, how do I say any? And then you.
That's not changing. Not looking at anything. This? No. I'm kind of happy that I have the little waypoints now. I don't even know what I did to toggle those. Something I clicked.
it's like looking into my own soul right now.
Greasy?
Did I see shadows move? No. Just my imagination. It's like the whole world is against me. Even my mind is playing tricks on me.
Huh.
I hate her so much.
Only thing I haven't done is...
I feel like throwing this chair
just
through
click
the
on
window. But that would just make me even
is that
angrier.
blood? That's fucking blood.
Her favorite chair, huh? I should just smash this thing to pieces. It's wobbly and off balance, just like she was. Especially that night. All of this, these... I couldn't care less about this damn thing. Why torture myself trying to remember?
Sit down, look at all this stuff again.
I'm too upset to even think straight. Truth is, I could have used this spice to get some of her abominations down my throat.
Oh, and the truth comes out.
Yes, go ahead and empty the whole salt shaker on your meal. I hope you choke.
Jesus.
She was always yammering about the salt, feigning concern about my blood pressure. Should have emptied this into her lying throat till she vomited.
Oh my god.
If she were here, I'd rub salt into her wounds, all right, just like she's rubbed salt into
How
mine.
do you know she has wounds?
I hate her so much.
Jewelry box. Wedding ring.
Her wedding ring
A
or
wedding
mine?
ring.
But what is it doing here? Oh, please, no. It's hers. I can't believe she would just leave it here. Where the hell is she? No. It can't be true. No, I didn't do it. I need to wake up from this nightmare.
Oh, you did it.
All of this, these... I remember how happy these made her. She smiled. That wonderful smile. I must have gifted these to make amends or something. Or did I? Did I ever
I swear to
gift
God, if
her
I
anything?
get to the end of this and it's Adam West, I'm gonna freak.
She loved her trinkets more than she loved me. Right? I couldn't care less about this damn thing.
But I needed to on that.
Why
Yeah.
torture myself trying to remember? I'm too upset to even think straight.
Sure. Still angry.
I'm the one who should have been scowling. She played me like a harp and made me look like a complete idiot. I hate her so much.
Sure.
All of this, these... I couldn't care less about this damn
What
thing.
am I missing? There you go, the chair. Can I go outside? Maybe I can go outside.
Why torture myself trying to remember?
Can I go into the clothes? Yes! Nothing spooky. There she is!
My God. What is this? It can't.
Ooga booga!
It isn't.
It totally
What
is!
happened? I can't remember.
You killed
It's already rotten
her!
beyond recognition. But how much time has passed? It's dry and withered.
The voice
A
in my
body
head.
takes at least weeks to... How long has it been? I can't even remember how I did it. Maybe I didn't. Do I have brain damage? Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised.
Half of her, anyways. Oh, now things are starting to sound weird.
Please, let me wake
Nope.
up. Let it be a dream. In that sleep of death, what dreams
Oh, don't drag
may
Shakespeare
come.
into this.
I can't bring myself to close my eyes. I know I'll see her.
Oh, they're going away. Cool.
What have I done?
A lot.
I used to have some sleeping pills here. They're gone. Oh, I'd give anything for a bottle of scotch. So many things
Oh, the buzzing
wrong.
stopped.
Different.
Are they?
I should electrocute myself with that lamp. I don't need to see that horror any better.
No, probably not.
My
Flowers.
own dark world. Barely alive. Is this my eternal punishment?
You know it.
Is this purgatory?
Sure.
Job, was it? Why did I not die at birth? For now I would have lain down and been quiet. I would have slept. I would have been at rest. To hell with this book. I wonder if this plant is poisonous. With my luck, it would just give me a headache. Atropa belladonna. You were a better fate for me.
Oh, it's all breaking down now.
Is there someone out there? Or am I hearing things? I'm not taking any chances by turning this on. I remember stumbling on this more than once, but she always insisted it be kept here. She did it on purpose.
Well, of course she did. That's why you
This
killed her.
rug, I could wrap the body in it. No, I can't. I can't even think about this. It's grotesque.
It's actually quite hilarious.
Red like blood. Yellow like dead eyes.
The clock stopped moving. Oh, the clock stopped moving.
Isn't time supposed to heal all wounds? I've really gone insane this time, haven't I?
Oh, if you haven't, this is even more delicious.
I could swear time is standing still. How long must I suffer? Would death be guaranteed? If
No, probably not.
I'm too much of a coward to try killing myself
I
with
don't even know
this.
how you'd do it.
No light. Only darkness.
Oh, parents! Show me the porn.
I feel sick.
Yep.
Flesh. Temptations. Oh no. I couldn't. Not after. I didn't touch her. I could have, but no. I did not.
No, of course you didn't. Let's go here. Show me everything.
I can't bear looking at this. All the neglect within. It smells sour and musty. Like decay.
I believe that's the body.
Evidence. Shit. Evidence. I can't run from this.
Oh, of course you can't.
I didn't deserve her. Whatever happens to me, I will deserve it. She's not coming back. She never left.
I called
I've
this.
been running from a lot, but I can't run away from this. I must be in shock. It still hasn't sunk in emotionally what I must have done. What else would explain it?
Insanity. Still grumpy. And there's still the tentacle.
I didn't look enough at her. And now, it's too
It's
late.
not Adam West, it's Harrison Ford.
Her purple dress, like it was torn out of the night sky. And I tore her life from her. When was the last time she brushed her hair? Did I brush her hair?
Killed her.
They say hair is just dead cells.
And now it's all dead cells. Yada da 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 da.
The more hair you have, the more strands of dead cells sprouting from your scalp, streaming behind you in your wake. Shattering it would get me some sharp shards, but no, I'm so drained. It's all futile anyway.
You're dead anyways.
If only I could see her hold this again. But now, this is real. No dream was ever like this. I can't touch it. It was hers. What did I do to my love?
You killed her and stuffed her in your thing.
What's happening to me? Is this real or some kind of drug-fueled nightmare?
Oh, that'd be great.
Wish I could overdose myself with this. Nah, an easy way out is never the best one. My head is pounding. Is it the pills I never took? Is this my punishment?
Dearest.
All right.
Dearest.
Even after death, it's still the same note. Okay, no, this is important. Back in here. That doesn't have anything in it now. Or does it?
I sit here on the train.
How about that?
It might as well be a coffin. Everything within it is just dead. I should bury my sorry self
Do
in
it.
it. All those memories. I'm so sorry, Serena. I loved you.
Loved you enough to kill you. What's it say now?
With a twist of wind, Oisin fell hard on his homeland ground. You and me both, my warrior poet. You and me both. I read somewhere, I forget where, only one way a fairy romance can
Death.
end. There's only one way anything can end, really.
Even more death. Chair.
Dead, worm-eaten wood. The many times we sat here. So many.
Oh, people.
To think there would ever be a last
There are
time.
people.
The dinners, the laughs. I can't bear looking at it any longer.
Chair.
There's no point. No point at all. The more I look at this, the more it feels like an electric chair.
Did Morrissey write the script?
I won't see her sitting on this chair ever again. I just don't know how to cope.
Still nothing with the paintings. Alright. Chair.
That night, the night we had that fight, this is where she told me. What a damn fool I was.
Don't walk away from me. Don't you fucking care anymore? Stop.
Oh shit, we
Get
got
back
language. Even though I've swore already in this video.
She was right. I wasn't good enough for her.
Books.
Just words. This is not life.
No, it's words. Life is
All
life.
the words in these books couldn't bring her back to me.
Unless your Necronomicon's still here.
What have I become? All the knowledge in here was at my reach, and yet I was blinded by ignorance.
Talk about food.
I'm going to be
Talk about
sick.
Food.
Oh, is this how I did it?
Yes.
There's no booze, no food. I should bash my skull in with this right here, right now. There's no point in going on. If only Serena hadn't missed me back then. Even if there was anything left to eat or drink, I couldn't force it down. There's no point.
Bottle. Oh, dear God. Does it not even does she not even actually exist? Is she a bottle of wine?
I'm getting hysterical. Seeing this, I can't help thinking of pepper spray. It doesn't even make any
No,
sense.
it doesn't, but it's funny.
If only I had died of high blood pressure, at least she would be... Random associations. I remember after our fight just staring at this salt shaker for what seemed like hours. Serena was the salt of the earth. She was my pillar, my guardian angel. What have I done? Pepper. The black condiment.
What the hell does
I have to
that
focus
mean?
on something, just not this. I need to stop staring at this idiotic
Well, look
thing.
at the pepper.
I must have taken her ring off when...
Of course you did.
Why is it in this chest? Was it guilt? Disgust? Denial? In sickness and in health, until death do us
Oh.
part.
Wasn't wrong.
Why did she have to be like that? Why did she always toy with my feelings? What have I done to you, my Serena? I can't think about this. I feel faint. Have to breathe normally.
Which we're gonna do while looking at this picture, which probably has her corpse on it now. No, it's him.
My face. What's happened to my face? Is this my punishment?
You're the dead one.
It's like looking into a mirror. I've just been slowly rotting inside all along. Until I took her life.
I don't think
I
you
am a
did.
demon. A destroyer. Impure.
I've changed my mind. I think you're the dead one now, buddy.
The sun is a silent death for some. Dehydration, delirium.
I think I listened to that Nine Inch Nails song.
If I smashed the window, I could just slit my wrists with the shards.
Could.
Bashing my head through might cut a carotid artery, even quicker than the wrists.
Oh, now we're getting dark. Let's go to look at the people that are in the painting. Anything with the painting still? No, nothing with the painting. The painting has been worthless. People.
Do you realize how stupid this was? We had a plan. I took measures to ensure nothing like this would happen. But no,
It's a
you
woman.
couldn't help your damn self. We can't risk moving it now. The bulldozers are coming any minute.
Fire will...
Oh, it is her!
You think they would buy it after all this time? It's been months since you...
Don't worry. It's all covered. He spent much time here.
Fine. Give me the kerosene.
What? What? Door. Door, 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 door.
Oh, shit. We forgot your... Fuck. It was so stupid to
What?
leave it. Why did you do that?
Can you calm down? I couldn't bear to wear it any longer. It's in a safe place.
Let me
I'll
go!
pick it from the ashes.
Please!
Oh! Oh!
Not like this! Please!
I was already dead!
Oh!
I was dead the whole time! Oh my god. Okay. That improved a lot when I got to the end there. So, apparently, he was the dead one, and she killed him. And they burned the house down to get rid of the evidence, and then she's going to take her ring back from the ashes. I'm impressed. That was actually really good. And it explains so much why he couldn't think of what he was actually doing and what happened. And his brain just his spirit brain filled in the blanks and assumed that he must have killed her. This game is dedicated to our dear friend Serena, who graciously allowed us to use her name and likeness. That person must get swamped at conventions now. You're an idiot! You're a cheating harlot! Blah, 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 blah. And she's just gonna be like, dude, it's not me. It was a character in a game. Oh. No, I'm impressed. That wasn't bad. It was short, but it was good, and this will definitely just be a one-off. I'm curious to see if there's any stinger at the end. Never. And jump scare? No? Is this it? Does the game just hang here until I actually quit? Oh wait, no. Music changed. And that is Serena. Or as the lyrics said, Serena. Alright, and the game just sent me back to my desktop, so I guess that means the game is over. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked what you saw, please click a like button. And if you really liked what you saw, why don't you think about subscribing to my channel so I can send you even more great content. If you have something you'd like me to play, shoot me a comment or send me an email. Email address is in the description below.